So Justin, what is Data Cloud? Like, let's start there. What is it?
So, and I kind of hit this like just right into it in the article, but Data Cloud's a data lake. And I think it's important to say that because part of where I believe like some of the mixed responses to Data Cloud have been is like some uncertainty as to like, is Data Cloud a data lake? Is it an integration platform? A lot of the people I've spoken to that have a less positive opinion on Data Cloud, they have talked about it looking at it as an integration platform. Whereas a lot of the people that have had great experiences with Data Cloud talk about using it as a data lake. And so I guess right there, banner item for the article and what we want to get to is Data Cloud is first and foremost a data lake. And while it has a lot of connectivity options, it is not an integration platform. So if you're looking at Data Cloud and you're like, oh, this is my replacement for MuleSoft or for take your pick of iPass, you're probably going to have a rough experience with it. It's not an ETL tool. It's not like a Celigo or something like that. You should really think of Data Cloud almost more like an alternative to Snowflake or something on that field.
So how did that come about? Because you look at some data lakes, like again, you've got AWS and Snowflake. Microsoft has their version. Like Oracle's got theirs, right? They've got homegrown data lakes as well. What leads to that misconstruction of like Data Cloud being a data lake? Because as you mentioned, you kind of gloss over it too, is that, well, it has a lot of point-to-point integrations. Like you can do some data manipulation in there. Why is Data Cloud not integration first tool?
Well, I mean, so from a technology standpoint, part of it is its origins. Data Cloud was built off of the skeleton of Marketing Cloud Customer Data Platform, or CDP, for those of you that are familiar with the abbreviation. And Marketing Cloud CDP was effectively a marketing-centered mini data lake. It was the idea of, let me take your sales data, your service data, your ERP data, whatever your different systems are, get it all in one place so that I had a unified profile of the people I'm marketing to, and I could use that in my journey builder, in my what have you, to create truly personalized and engaging marketing campaigns. And so we're seeing a lot of that skeleton still present in the product. And to that end, the other part I want to talk about is like, why make a data lake, right? Because you talked about there is Snowflake. There are a bunch of existing data lake products out there. Why does Salesforce have an interest in pursuing this? And I think one of the more unique parts about this, and also maybe a little bit inspired by what Marketing Cloud did with CDP, is the idea of a CRM accessible data lake, something that enrichment of your CRM data from your data lake is a first party feature. It's not like, oh, hey, we have a data lake, let me build some kind of integration that works around traditional data lake limitations to get data out and then bring that into my CRM and do custom enrichments. The idea is this is a data lake to put all of your data into so that it is very easily accessible to Salesforce in a multitude of ways so it can enrich your CRM data. Because as we all know, the Salesforce ecosystem is at its core centered around the Salesforce platform. And so anything that helps enable getting value out of that is going to be a big part of their mission statement.